Welcome to the Succulent Home, guys, and I'm excited because guess what? I did a little thing. I went to Home Depot and I found a killer of a deal on my new succulent family, extended cousin, but still in the succulent family plant today. Let me go ahead and show you what I'm working with. Do you see it, guys? Do you see that gem of a baby? Oh yeah, ponytail palm. Do you see that price? Girlfriend. And there's 3 in there, and one of them is really unique because there's 3 heads, and it looks like another one is popping out of just the one base. Okay, this is my first one, and I'm so excited, but I'm gonna plant, I think what we're gonna tackle. I finally found one of these beautiful specimens of a ponytail palm. I got it. It is part of the succulent family, you guys. It's drought tolerant. It's beautiful. I love this like beautiful foliage of like these leaves coming out. If you don't know, this actually, the base of it is really chunky, and it is likened to an elephant foot. So I thought that was pretty cool. I already put some succulent soil up in here in the middle of this pot. And I'm gonna go ahead and add some of this palm tree food. It says it produces deep green, faster growing foliage. I'm not gonna add too much, just a little bit like this, sprinkling it in here, all in the soil that I put in here. Way at the bottom, I put a little screen so that way the succulent soil does not pour out. Let me go ahead and get some scissors. Okay, just gonna add a little bit more soil. This soil I've never used before. I'm a little excited to use it. It's by E.B. Stone Organic. It has a good mixture. It says it's ideal for outdoors and indoor cactus and succulents. To enhance this special blend, we have added pumice, lava rock, and sand. And I'm also gonna put some charcoal in here. The charcoal I'm gonna use is this one right here. Just gonna add a few pieces. And gonna mix it in. Now the charcoal helps from a smell. If your soil ever gets like, too much moisture or gnat, it helps with all of those problems. Gnat problems, bug problems, all of those problems. Now, let me go ahead and bring you closer so you can see just what it looks like as far as the soil mix. So, as you can see, this is a really good soil. Again, I mixed it with the charcoal, this, that, and the rest of my Kellogg brand from Lowe's. Now my current Lowe's is completely wiped out, guys. Completely wiped out. Put this to the side, and I'm gonna try to start working on being able to loosen up this soil and try to start dividing or getting out. Let me get another handy dandy tool. I am just so excited to get this palm right here. They say although it's called a palm, it's really not in the, it's not really in the palm family. Just doing some research on it that I'll share with you at the end of this video. Trying to be careful. I'm just, again, loosening it up to try to make it easier for me to get this out. Okay. I almost feel like I want to cut this. Because it's kind of hard to get out of here. Oh shoot. Oh yeah, that's cool. That helped me out a lot. Oh no, guys. It's one of those, put your elbow in it. Whew. Telling you, this goes back to one of those videos I wrote about, or did, about gardening is exercise. Okay. 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 Look at those roots. Look at these roots. Is that not phenomenal? Do you see that? And I'm just trying to pull this one, but being gentle. I'm trying to be careful because I don't want this soil to be everywhere either. Oh gosh, look at those roots, guys. This is a baby one. That is a beautiful baby. So I'm just gonna leave that to the side. I'm gonna turn this a little bit more to the, and I'm gonna pull this other one out. Oh gosh. Here goes another baby. Beautiful. Okay, last but not least, throw some of this soil in here just to mix it. Look at those roots, dude. I almost feel like that pot isn't even big enough, which is crazy. So crazy. Look at how beautiful it is, though. Going to clean up some of these leaves that are in here that are a little bit dead. I think it's just beautiful. Now I'm going to cut some of the roots, which is fine. Wow. This is just... You guys, for $22, this was a good find. I got 2 babies And I like this one because it had like 3 different ponytails on the top. Which is just phenomenal, beautiful. Woohoo! I'm so excited. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Look at that. Wow. Wow. It's a hot mess right here. I'm just mixing some of the little bit of old soil, trying not to do too much of the roots with the soil, but I'm sure there's some minerals in this soil that it came in already. Okay, now let's see. Isn't it crazy how this feels like it's not big enough? Feels so good to have my hands in dirt. Now, if you have any tips for me about this, because you've been successful, go ahead and comment below and let me know. This is so cool. Look at this plastic that it had. Oh my goodness. Wonder why that was there. Okay, so loosening up all these, hopefully this helps it, with me loosening up all this soil from it being so compacted by the roots. And it starts growing even more. Whew. You see all of that? Now the roots can all fit in there. Just want to use some of this soil because it's what it was in, and obviously it was thriving in there, so I'm going to add some of it, but then I'm going to put the rest. Okay. Now let's add some of this soil. I want the trunk part to show. That's why I keep on pushing this soil down. And I'm trying to cover the roots all at the same time. But I want it to show, because that's a beautiful part as well, you know? Let me show you a little bit more zoomed in. There you go. That's why you see me maneuvering it, making sure, and I'm pushing it down because I'm trying to get the soil to go underneath by the roots as well. Gosh, it's a lot of work. A lot of work, but worth it. So I think because I'm doing the white pot, I'm gonna go ahead and use these white stones. I think that will look good together. And I'm liking how it's looking. I love that you can see this still. Yes, there's a little root right there if you can see, but all of the roots are covered. So besides that one, but that's okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and start putting these powdered white rocks just all the way around, just for aesthetic purposes, since I'm putting it in the house. But look at how that foliage is. Isn't that beautiful? I did put the charcoal in there, if you remember, which was that right there. So hopefully, you know, it continues to work and it doesn't, it helps guard against like spoiling of the soil or bringing any kind of smell that isn't like cute. Ponytail palm tree is a magnificent tree that is just beautiful when you use it indoors in a well-lit room. The fact of the matter, this tree is no longer or neither a palm nor a tree. In fact, it is a member of the agave family and is actually a succulent. That is why it's on my #1 list. Other common names for this plant include the bottle palm tree or the elephant foot tree. In the past, it has been classified as neither or either Nolina recurvata or Abocarnia recurvata. But the latter is now the correct classification of this plant. The common characteristics of this ponytail palm is that the plant includes a bulbous trunk at the very bottom, which is used to store water, and it's long hair-like leaves that grow from the top to the trunk like a ponytail, giving the plant its renowned name, the ponytail palm tree. Some of the growing facts of the ponytail palm is that if you use it as a home plant, it's very easy. Technically, a ponytail palm tree needs bright light, but because it is such a forgiving plant, it will be okay if you give it a bright light about half of the time. So the room that you're seeing it in now is perfect for it. In fact, if you keep it in low light conditions half the year and provide bright light conditions the other half of the year, it will be perfectly happy. This means that as long as you place it outdoors in the summer, it will tolerate any indoor light conditions you keep in it during the winter. So as long as you have a bright light, it should be fine if you decide to keep it indoors. The next thing about this is since this plant is a succulent, it grows best in semi-dry conditions. When growing the ponytail palm as a house plant, you should let the soil dry significantly in between watering. The care and instructions for the ponytail palm are relatively short because ponytail palm care requires dry soil. It is best to let them get root bound before repotting, and when you do repot them, use a pot that is only 1 inch or 2 wider than the previous pot. If you repot them into a larger pot, they can get too much water at once, which can damage their growth and health. Other than that, the ponytail palms only need to be fertilized 2 or 3 times per year. Any more than this, and the plant may develop brown tips on the leaves. Also, ponytail palms care is very easy, and growing ponytail palms as a houseplant is a great way to add a stunning and visual interesting plant in almost any room. And that is why I chose to use it in my house. I feel like you can't go wrong with having it indoors. The only thing about having it indoors just means that it probably is going to grow at a slower rate than if I planted it in ground outside. But other than that, I'm so okay with that. Hopefully you're inspired to get yourself a ponytail palm if you don't have one. And until the next video, guys, God bless. Bye.